No, they're not clapping for me. It's a video I'm watching in the background, which I'm probably going to have to turn down in a moment because it's kind of loud. How is everybody today? It's Thursday, the 8th of January, 2026. There goes the guitar. Let me turn this down. And as I record this, it's 10 minutes to 3 in the afternoon in my beloved Dundee, where today it is dark, extremely foggy if you saw my earlier video, and it's very cold. It's so cold that when I went outside to put my garbage, the garbage in my kitchen, in the outside bin, I couldn't open the lid on the bin. It had totally frozen shut, forcing me to be outside longer than I wanted to bang on it until it opened. So since then, I have been happily ensconced indoors all day where it is warm. Listening to music, which you may or may not be able to hear in the background. I'm sure all of my subscribers watching this, and maybe even people who have just stumbled across this, like music. It's global. I cannot imagine that there is anybody on the globe who, no matter what genre they prefer, does not like music. Anybody who doesn't like music is suspect and inhuman in my eyes. So I got a question for you. These days, when you listen to music, how do you do it? And if you acquire new music, how do you do that? Do you download it? Do you go into a shop like HMV, and buy a CD? Or, as in recent years, with the comeback in vinyl, do you buy it on vinyl? I'm a bit of a snob. I won't even say purist. I'm a snob. I've always preferred vinyl. Vinyl, it's tactile. It's like walking through a bookstore and actually picking up a physical book and flipping the pages and smelling the pages and stuff. And it reminds me of one of the best parts of my childhood, getting that money from Mrs. Russell or Mrs. Townsend or Mrs. Hodges or any of the other women I babysat for. And then, going into a shop, which for me, there were two. There was one that used to be in the old Harvard Shopping Center, now long gone. And then there was, and I don't even know if this is gone or not, but then there was Record Revolution on Coventry in Cleveland, Ohio. And I would take my, dollar bills and quarters and nickels and dimes and walk to the shop and get my record. Like, for example, look at that. Y'all know what that is. And yeah, it's kind of beat up, but you could tell how old it is. And I assure you, there is not a scratch on that album. Or this one. I love my vinyl. So when vinyl was revived, I was delighted. I packed my vinyl more carefully for the move to the UK when I moved here than I packed anything else. But back to music. Today has been a day where, I haven't watched any movies. I did watch BBC Breakfast this morning, and I watched the American news, and that's why I spent the rest of the day watching music, because the news was so bad and angered me so much. I thought I was going to have, like heart attack 3. And don't judge me for lighting my 3rd cigarette of the day. Music, for me, it's always been my go-to and my biggest comforter. And it goes beyond what goes into my ears and then makes its way to my brain. It's physical for me, music. It makes me want to dance. It makes me want to sing. And the instruments and people's voices seriously have a deep physical effect on me. For example, what I'm listening to right now is Dire Straits live at the Hammersmith in London. There was a boy I used to love deeply, and he adored Dire Straits. And one of my memories is of him drunkenly one night trying to play Money for Nothing for me on his guitar, because he played guitar. Guitars, I'd have to say, it's a tie between guitars and pianos, but guitars affect me physically. Mark Knopfler, Bruce Springsteen, Jimi Hendrix. There are too many to name. There's really too many to name, so I won't go there. But some guitarists are so good, when I hear them play, they make my nipples get hard, point blank. Then there are, the pianists. There are so many good pianists in the world, and they bring tears to my eyes, And then there are the singers. And while the pianist may bring tears to my eyes, there are some singers in some bands that literally cause me to weep with joy. And I pretty much like all kinds of music too, apart from most country. And I know this may upset some people, but I don't care. I don't do Elvis. Don't like Elvis. But the sound of Luciano Pavarotti singing Ave Maria, or even Aretha Franklin doing Ave Maria, I just weep with joy. The tears fall down my face. Saxophones. Oh my God. Who doesn't love the saxophone or the trumpet or any of the horns? They're just, horns to me evoke a lover breathing in your ear while he or she is sleeping next to you. I would be lost, particularly in these days as I'm dealing with something that's a bit disturbing to me. I'd be lost without music. Can you hear that? Give me a minute. How can you not like that? How does that not just make all the hair on your arms, that guitar solo, how does it not make all the hair on your arms just stand up and make you glad to be alive? Anyway, I'm going to go now so I can listen to the end of this video. I just popped in, to share some thoughts on music with you real quick, because I'm genuinely interested in what kinds of music you like and how it affects you and whether or not it affects you physically. So, that's your girl out. Special greetings to Daisy Duck and Anna, my friends Debbie and Sharon back home. To my sister Kim, I know I've not called you since the last time we spoke. I promise I'm going to call you. Oh, and to my friend John, the lentil soup was lovely. Thank you. So, if today is your birthday, happy birthday. If you are grieving, know that you are in my prayers. If you've got something good that happened, like you won the lottery or something like that, then celebrate, because life is too short not to celebrate the good moments. And until my next video, as always, remember I love you, stay safe, and live well. And thanks for watching.